You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
Hi, how you doing?
If you have something to say, speak up with authority and conviction. If not, sit down and shut up.
Talk to me, say something.
Rap to him a little bit right there. Run a power move on him.
No one can do it better.
They say two wrongs don't make it right, but it damn sure makes it even.
Yo, welcome to a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously. This channel is rated R, and it's a lot of words and things that are said, and it can and will get raunchy at times. So if you're under 18, parental discretion is advised. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, because it's going to be a stone groove. You didn't pay no money, so there's no need for you acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. So now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show with the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight from Burlington, North Carolina. Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because as soon as they made him, they broke the mold.
Hi, how you doing?
No one can do it better.
Talk to me, say something.
If you have something to say, speak up with authority and conviction. If not, sit down and shut up.
You have heard.
No one can do it.
Rap to him a little bit right there.
Talk to me.
Run a power move on him.
They say two wrongs don't make it right, but it damn sure makes it even.
Hey. Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show. This is a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously, all at the same time. But it's a right way and a wrong way to say and do any and everything. So, and it's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable as you like the same done unto you. Now, like I say, this channel is rated R, which stands for real, because sometimes it can get a little raunchy because we say things on here that shouldn't be said, but it's gonna be said because we can say it, because we grown. We don't live in glass houses, so they need to stop throwing stones. And like I said, you didn't pay no money, there's no need for y'all acting funny, and don't you dare be sour. So I do hope y'all do enjoy the Carlos Stargell Show with the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, and coming to you straight from Burlington, North Carolina. Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because when they made me, they broke the mold. Anyway, how y'all doing today? I'm all right if y'all all right. And just to let y'all just say this right here, real quick too, the weather in Burlington, North Carolina as of right now, I'm about to tell you in a second. 75 degrees, but it feel hotter than that. But that's okay. We can't question God's word. And I want to give shout outs to everybody whose birthday today, June the 7th.
Happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo.
Happy birthday, y'all. And I want to give birthday shout outs and love to everybody all around the world, all across the country, and and everybody, my family, my peeps, and all the loved ones in Atlanta, Georgia, the surrounding Atlanta area, and the whole state of Georgia.
God bless y'all.
In a way, like I said, I'm doing all right if y'all all right. But just to let y'all know too, y'all will enjoy the Carlos Stargell Show because, like I said, you can just speak your mind and speak what you feel and yell out what's real, but it might not bring mass appeal, but that's okay. But I'm letting it be known, and if they don't like it, they know where to go because they know the deal.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah. But anyway, yesterday I was talking to a cousin of mine. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention her name, but she is my cousin, and she told me some stuff, and like the same thing my other cousin was telling me the other day. And also too, want to give a shout out to my brother Calvin. I talked to him earlier today. Always a pleasure and a privilege to hear from my brother because he's on the road a lot. But when I do have a chance to talk to him, we try to make it pleasurable and a privilege. And thank God for my oldest brother as well, Leroy, my stepbrother Reginald, my younger brother Tobias Bull, and my sister Rod. Thank God, my sister Rod. Thank God for all of y'all. I mean, thank God that y'all here too as well, and all is well with y'all. All is well with y'all too. But I just want to let y'all know too. I was talking to a couple of people. I'm not going to mention their names because of the respect I have for their privacy. But just to let them know, I had told, because it's been a while. I mean, we Facebook friends, but it was a while since I talked to them. And I think it's been a couple of years. But one in particular, I'm definitely not going to mention his name. But I'm letting it be known. I will be sending this clip to his message or whatnot. And I'm just not gonna say who, but just to let him know too, it was a while since we corresponded or whatnot. But since it's been, I think, like 2016 or 17, something like that, but it haven't been too long ago. But during that time too, I was going through a whole lot. But like I said, everything happens for a reason. And then, like I said, and I look at it as a lesson and a blessing as well, because those trials and tribulations made me a whole lot stronger and wiser than I ever been in my life.
No one can do it better.
Talk to me. Say something.
Rap to him a little bit right here. Run a power move on him.
Yeah, but what I'm about to say too, and I hope he hear, and I want him to really check this out. The times we didn't talk. Okay, even though I went through a effed up breakup, 2 years after that, I lost my ex-wife, and we weren't exactly on good terms before she left this earth. But I mean, I was sorry, but I wasn't sorry because, like I said, we weren't exactly on good terms. And plus, it was her mother. I hated her with a passion. And like I said, that would made a whole lot worse. But months after my ex-wife passed, my ex-mother-in-law passed. And like I said, people asked me how did I felt about it. And all I could say was, ding dong, the witch is dead, the witch is dead, the witch is dead. That's all I could say. But despite all that, even though it was 2 months before my father passed in 2021, I reconnected with who was one of my coworkers, and she's my fiance to this day. We reconnected 2 months, like January 2021. My father passed March 24, 2021. But a month and a half after that, we actually literally hooked up. I know that day we hooked up, I had let her know that I had to go run take care of some business right quick. But what really tripped me out, when I went and took care of my business, I was in and out just like that. I was like, wow. And I called her, and I called my fiance, let her know that I was on my way to what we supposed to admit. I told her I went in, took care of my business, and scat. That's all I did. But what's good about it too, I waited patiently. We actually hooked up, and the rest was history. But at the same time too, a lot of people didn't know that we had reconnected before my father had passed. The ones who know me now, but when we did, like, I think that same month I think Memorial Day, that's when we let it be known that we were together. And look, let them tell it. I shocked the world, pissed a lot of people off unintentionally, but hey, it is what it is. What's meant to be, it was meant to be. And those who I did hurt, I deeply apologize from the bottom of my heart, but I didn't have no intentions of hurting nobody. But sometimes it's best to listen to the Lord on the real, for real.
No one can do it better.
Talk to me. Say something.
Rap to him a little bit right now. Run a power move on him.
But anyhow, and look, after we let it be known, I remember making my first trip to Burlington, North Carolina, and it was on my birthday week. And that was the first time I actually left the state alone, and yet alone on the megabus by myself. I was already, this is my first time doing something like this, and because before I traveled to North Carolina on my own, I had lots of opportunities and chances to visit other states, cities and states before then. But the reason why I didn't do it, because I had those trust issues. What if I got up there and then somebody tried to set me up to rob or hurt me? That's what I looked at. And during that time, when you have when that gut feeling comes on, it's best to listen to it at times. And now that I think about it, I'm glad I did. But there was one chance that I took, and the good part about it, I stepped out on faith.
Talk to me. Say something.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
Yeah, I stepped out on faith, and that was something good that I thought, that was a good thing. And then it was like,
run a power move on him.
That's what it was, a power move. And I think that was the best move I ever made in my life. And then, like I said, I stepped out on faith. And then I came back I think it was December, yeah, it was. And then on Valentine's Day. And that's when we got engaged, February, on Valentine's Day, yes, Lord. But somebody, like I say, somebody had the audacity to ask me, did I get on one knee? No. And they asked me why. And I'm going to tell you, I was scared I wasn't going to get back up. That's why I didn't get on one knee. Psych, just kidding. No, it wasn't that I was scared I wasn't going to get back up, because I know I can get back up. I'm just telling y'all that just to be difficult, that's all. But for real, though, and it didn't take all that. All I did was pop the question. And she said yes. But just to let it be known, we haven't really set the date as of yet. But when we do, I'm gonna let y'all know before we actually do. We not gonna have one. Just to let y'all know, it's not gonna be a wedding. We gonna do what people do when they don't have no money. We go to the justice of the peace.
Talk to me. Say something.
But a certain person, I'm not gonna mention her name. She's my friend, and I love her like a sister, and I respect her privacy as well. But she know who she is, and I just want to let her know too. I know you said you wanted to be there. I know you did, because I trust you on that. But I know you got other stuff to worry about right now, my dear. I know you got to look out for your mom, and I respect you for that. But just to let y'all know too, if you can't make it, which I understand, hopefully and pray it will be live streamed. That way everybody can see it. But at the same time, I'm gonna let y'all know too, when we do have a reception or whatnot, I'm definitely gonna let y'all know in advance. And that's, if y'all want to come, y'all more than welcome. Be glad to have you. And that's on the real, for real.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah. But like I said, I mean, it don't take a whole lot to spend a whole lot of money for no extravagant wedding. You know, that money, you spend all that money on the wedding, hell, you can be putting the down payment on a damn place to stay, a house or something. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me. Say something.
You don't have to go all out, and it don't take a lot, and it don't take a lot to spend to get married. I mean, it's not about the money, it's about love.
Talk to me. Say something.
Well, it's about the money too, but it's more about love, and that's on the real. And you know, since times change and people change and all that, I don't wanna speak on it or whatnot, but I'm not gonna speak on what I really want to speak on, but I'm gonna say this from the bottom of my heart and from the depths of my soul. There's a lot of stuff that I don't believe in or tolerate, but one thing I will let it be known: I believe in love. Yes, I do. I believe in love. I might not agree with what's going on today, but I believe in love.
Talk to me. Say something.
And check this out. And I believe as long as it's all about happiness too. It's all about love, peace, happiness, and all that, for real. And one thing about, and just to tell these little young people who ain't never been married, keep outsiders outside you, out of your head. And I have no regrets or no guilt feelings about when I cursed her mama out, and for real about that. And to keep it real with you, even though I said some nasty sugar honey iced tea to her, and I called her every time it was against the law, but it wasn't worth it.
Talk to me. Say something.
Because guess what? Like I always say, they reap what they sow. What goes around comes around. Payback is a motherfucker. Revenge is sweet and karma's a bitch. So that's why they say, what you do to others, it will come back to you.
No one can do it better.
Rap tell me a little bit right here.
Ass at the time. I'm afraid of that. Not a damn thing. But I'm gonna tell you this though, but when me again. But I thought about that, but to keep it real, until that day that heifer went busted hell wide open. Yes, I said that, and I meant it from out of my heart, and I don't give a damn. And now when she busted hell wide open, that's when she stopped. But guess what? That woman tried everything else. That bitch was gung-ho on trying to get back at me for cussing her out. I told somebody the best thing for her to do is sit her old ass down before she had a stroke or heart attack, because if something was to happen, I tell you, it's not going to be on my conscience because I warned her. And it was up to her because she didn't listen. Just like I did warn her before I took her stupid butt to court for harassment. She took me as a joke. But guess what? I ended up with the last laugh on that. Ha, ha, motherfucking ha. Yeah. So yeah, I got the last word and felt good about it. Until this day, I still feel good about it. Somebody asked me, did I have any guilt feelings?
Hell no.
It felt good. But anyway, getting back to enough about that. So, but like I said, things happen for a reason. And then the one that really got me was the perpetrator, the Baltimore perpetrator. She thought she was so all that and a bowl of grits. Bitch ain't shit but a hoe and trick. Yeah, I said it, and I hope she damn watching. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Now that I look back, I'm as happy as I need to be. But I'm just gonna say this right quick while it's on my mind. And don't you hate when people hurt you and then they try to act like they want to be nice because they guilt kicking their butt? I don't even feed into that no more because I know the guilt getting to them, and I enjoy making people like that suffer, especially when they know they hurt you. Because put it like this, I let them know they can get a damn thing else from it, not even a handshake or a glass of water, and that's on the real. But anyway, that example I'm about to tell you. When my ex-wife passed away in 2018, this certain scalawag had a nerve to send me a message, and this was before I decided to change my number. She had a nerve to text me saying that she was sorry to hear about that she should have left it like that. And I probably would have been like, okay. But then she wanted to go all out, go all extra with it, saying if I need somebody to talk to, I'm welcome to call her. I'm going to tell you just like I told her, I'll call Tyrone before I be bothered with a skank like her. And yes, I did say that. And then, like I said, and if they watching, so what? Yeah, I said it. Word, the big bird. And if you don't like it,
Screw you. And Baltimore too.
But anyway, but then, like I said, like I always tell somebody, like I'm going to say this right here. Thank God all day, every day. I do. For those 5 years of 5-year hiatus that I have to focus on myself, get myself together, and continue to wait on the Lord. And when me and my fiance, who I'm with now, my former coworker, when we finally hooked up or whatnot, yes, I waited on the Lord. Yes, I did. That's why when you wait on the Lord, everything, you know what, the rest will follow.
Talk to me. Say something.
No one can do it better.
And that's the truth, the whole truth, and way, way, way beyond the quintessential truth. But I'm going to say this right here. I'm going to say this right quick, too. I would have never thought that I'd pack up and move out of Georgia. But I did. And that's what makes it so beautiful and so amazing, because when I told my mom, she was happy, but at the same time, she was kind of sad because I was leaving I was leaving Georgia. But hey, I'm way over 25. I'm old enough to make my own decisions, and I got good judging character. So everything worked out pretty fine so far. But if I felt it wasn't the right move, and I still had those trust issues like I did, I wouldn't have never, ever made that move. And that's on the real, for real.
Talk to me. Say something.
Because to be honest, that was my decision, and I'm glad I did stick to my decision. And like I said, and I'm going to say this again, and I thank the Lord all day, every day, that I did what a lot of people wanted to do, but were afraid. Step out on faith.
No one can do it better.
That's right. But at the same time, too, and I thank God for the love, the support, the praises, and the blessings that I done received since me and Veronica been engaged. But like I said, we will be married soon. But when we do, we gonna let it be known in advance. And for those we know that who can't make it, who really want to be there, just to let you know, it will be live streamed, hopefully, and we pray. Because hopefully, well, you know, I got a phone, so I know how to set it up to get a live stream. So that way, everybody can. And if I do live stream it, it will be live streamed from YouTube. And guess what? You won't regret it, and you will enjoy it. So yes, we will be tying the knot real soon, but we gonna let y'all know when that time comes, and when it do, believe me, it's gonna be a whole lot worth it. And that's the bottom line, because that ain't nothing but the truth, the whole truth, and way beyond the quintessential truth.
Root.
And just to let y'all know too, if it's something that y'all really want in life, and like I said, trust and believe, and if you ask, you shall receive. And whatever you want, God's got it. And that's on the real, for real. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. But my session is up, right? My session is up for right now. But if God's willing, I will be back later on. Don't know what time yet, but I will be back later on. Probably around by the 3:30 hour. Maybe not. I'm not sure. It's according to how I feel. But I want to thank everybody who took the time to view, check out, tune in, and watch the Carlos Stargell Show. And I want to thank the subscribers and those who haven't subscribed. And if you feel it in your heart, and you feeling it in the depths of your soul, please hit the like or the subscription bell.
Sure would appreciate it.
And I want to thank y'all again. Thank everybody again for taking the time to check out, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell Show with that bona fide G certified true Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight from Burlington, North Carolina, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because when they made me, they broke the mold. So until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, God bless you. I love you. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And by all means,
please behave yourselves. Stop the violence. Increase the peace. And eliminate all the hate.
So until the next time, y'all, peace. 2 fingers. Out of here like last year. Later when you're straight up. You.